Hey YouTube, it's your boy, Spooky Goblin. This is formerly known as Spooky Goblin's Kitchen. This is my second attempt at recording this video because the first one I did in 9:16, the long format, and I don't know, I guess it's been so long since I uploaded a video. I forgot to put it in YouTube mode, and I had it on TikTok. Whatever. Anyhow, the last video I did on this channel was, let's see, 4 years ago. Wow, can you believe that? Here it is, February the 22nd. Roughly almost 3 p.m. And I'm back. Kinda. I'm going to try something different. Even though this is my second attempt, we're going to keep on rolling. I'm going to start over. I failed miserably at every other launch I've tried on YouTube platform, so hopefully this time it's going to build up some steam. You know, maybe people will listen to me, maybe they won't. We gonna figure it out. We gonna figure this out together. Hopefully you guys are still out there. If you followed me in the past, I barely had 100 subscribers. Hopefully I'm looking to increase that because I'm gonna keep my content a little bit more grounded and down to earth. I just turned 50 years old this year, at the beginning of the year, born 1975, December 31st, and I have a few things I would like to talk about, being my age, being alone, being a single man, no wife, no kids, not even a pet, living in a basement apartment, the same basement apartment I have lived in since I started my first YouTube channel way back in 2020. And we all know what happened during that time period. But look, I'm back to working full time, which I have been for quite a while now. I'm working 50 to 60 hours a week in the healthcare industry as a dietary cook, cooking for the patients in a hospital. I love what I do. I got no qualms with that. My mom is still alive here in the city. She's like 77. I stay in contact with that side of my family as often as I can. I get every other weekend off, so this is one of my weekends off. I tried doing this video, like I said, last night around 2 a.m. when I couldn't sleep, and I totally botched it, just like I did with everything else that I try to do on this platform. But here we are, going for what round now? I don't know, I done lost count. My other YouTube channel, Voices in the Dark, was completely AI, faceless YouTube channel, which I saw a little bit of growth of that. I have almost 2,000 subscribers over there, where I just kind of tell spooky horror type stories, since the name is Spooky Goblin Kitchen. Now, on this channel, I was going through a weight loss journey the last time you saw me. Obviously, I failed at that too. I found out I was diabetic earlier on this year. Well, I guess late last year. It was around the end of October. I was at work. I had an episode. I thought I was having a heart attack, so I went down to the ER. Good thing I work at a hospital, right? But it turns out that, yeah, I'm diabetic, so I've started taking several medications for that. But for that, I wasn't on any type of medications at all. And for my age, I think that's pretty good, because I know a lot of people younger than me that has it way worse than I do, so I guess I really can't complain that much. But anyhow, this isn't going to be about all that. We've done that in the past. I've moved on with that. I've just come to terms. I am who I am, and I'm not going to be ashamed of that. I'm not trying to impress anybody. All I'm trying to do is speak my mind about certain things that are going on around me, my own life, how I get through it. Hopefully I can connect with some of you guys. I see other people my age doing this YouTube journey. And you know, still making content is a passion of mine, something I like to do on the side with my free time. Hopefully that's going to shine through a little bit. We can be a little bit more realistic. And yeah, I'm ready to go for a whole new era of spooky goblin kitchen. Now, obviously it's not going to be kitchen anymore because I don't do the cooking videos or anything like that anymore. Because come to find out, all that stuff's kind of lame. All you gotta do is, you know, do whatever makes you happy when it comes to eating. Obviously, you don't want to go in excess with anything because that's never good, no matter what it is. It's all about keeping that balance, you know. You gotta come in the middle to where your work life is happy, your professional life is happy. I guess that's the same thing as work life. I'm kind of rambling here. But your social life is where it needs to be. And you're still putting yourself out there to meet new people and have new experiences. Because we have been held back for so long, ever since the 2020 pandemic era. It feels like the world still hasn't recovered. Still like we're trapped in this limbo stage and we're slowly starting to climb our way out of it. I've been able to start getting some more food items that I couldn't find just a year or two ago. Stores are starting to be restocked again, slowly but surely. There are still a few items that I used to get that it's really hard to find. But I don't even do the supplements anymore, not really. My main focus is keeping my diabetes in check, taking my blood pressure medicine, my cholesterol medicine, my allergy medication, going to the doctors, doing the blood work, and making sure I'm where I need to be so I don't have a heart attack within the next 5 to 10 years. That is where I'm at now, at 50 years old, as a single man, living on my own, paying my own bills, working a full-time job in a pretty active career in the healthcare industry, doing what I love to do, which is cooking for myself and for other people, especially people that are in higher need and takes a little bit more care to feed, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that I work with, they all have special dietary needs, and that's where I come in. That's where my field of expertise is. I've been doing this since 1994. If you ever see The Water Boy, I love quoting that. Anytime anybody ever asks me anything, well, I hadn't carried cash on me since 1994. But anyhow, this is a relaunch of an old channel, getting back in touch with all of you guys. Hoping everybody that used to watch my content is still around and you're doing fine. Hopefully you see this video. Hopefully when I edit it, it'll be able to be edited into the YouTube format instead of TikTok. Because yeah, we don't, no TikTok here. But anyway, thank you guys for taking the time to listen to me ramble. Hopefully you decide to stick around, subscribe, give me a like, comment, let me know where you're commenting from. I'm still trying to get back into the swing of this. Yeah, and stick around. Hopefully there will be more videos to come. And it doesn't take another 4 years for me to upload one. See you guys later.